In this lecture, we'll have a look at Replit, Lovable, and Firebase Studio at once to give you a feeling of what vibe coding tools could be, and then we'll carry on to the next steps. Okay, let's go to first Lovable. Lovable is a platform that helps you create amazing UI for your project. So I already have an account. I'm going to start building something. I give this example, which is kind of like captures an aha moment. I will keep going with that example. Can you please create a web application that would show me the transcripts of whatever I'm talking about? It should listen to my microphone and show me the transcript in a nice big font with some CSS, some animations, some nice colors, and so on. So basically you describe something to the microphone and it starts building code for you, and with an actual application that works. And even it has GitHub integration off the shelf, Superbase integration off the shelf, and you can build literally functioning web and mobile applications as well, but mostly web applications with these tools. Lovable being one of them. It's a Swedish-based company, just a couple of years old, but most of the AI tools are just a couple of years old. So we're going to wait and see what is the result. Usually the results are for new projects, it's going to work. For old projects, it needs some more work. And then there are a lot of things in my crash course, in my Lovable crash, in my vibe coding crash course that goes to vibe coding, but this is a very simple, easy one. Okay, it's taking way longer than it should. Meanwhile, we'll have a quick look at the next of them, Replit. Replit is an awesome tool. It's much better than Lovable. It has a huge user base. It's a bigger company. It's based out of Silicon Valley. And we'll do the same thing to this one. Perhaps even it makes sense that we copy paste the entire same prompt so that we give them the same challenge. And let's go also do the same thing with Firebase Studio and see how that one goes. Firebase Studio is basically from Google. It's the Firebase Lovable Replit kind of thing. So I'm gonna go and give this a try. Okay, now we have 3 different ones running off. Okay, a proven start. Replit is running. This also needs prototype this app. It's asking me for some color inputs and so on. Let's check Lovable. Okay, Lovable is ready. It finished the code base. Let's see what it produced. I'm just talking to the microphone. Oh, I know what is the problem with this. Actually, Arc browser do not support this API. So therefore we need to open this somewhere in a Chrome browser. There we go. It's asking for permission. All right, so I'm speaking now and I am expecting the results. Okay, there was something. All right, I'm speaking now and I'm expecting the results to show up. Okay, it's not showing up in real time. Maybe I pause. Yeah, I pause and then it shows up. I don't like it that way. Let's give a screenshot of this to Lovable. Well, I see this only when I pause. I want to see the transcript in real time. Okay, let's check the next one. It's still producing code. This is Firebase Studio. What did Replit do? Ooh, Replit did also finish. And the UI of Replit is much cooler. So let's deploy this because we have to take it. Well, we can actually do this. I forgot that I'm doing this example. We can open Replit here. I think I have it logged in. Or I can log it in. So we don't need to do back and forth deployments a lot. Oh no. Okay. Then let's do the deployment. Or maybe it is using another API. No, it's using the same API. So I'm gonna do the deployment and approve the configuration. Oh, it's deploying it like that. It doesn't have like a feature that I can do the deployment easily. Anyways, so that was the point. It doesn't need to be running right now. It's because the Arc I was running it in the Arc browser. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can find my password. But the whole idea here is that we now can build apps without writing code, without even looking at the code, because the code itself is generated by AI. Especially if you're a senior developer, you're someone who already knows how to build things, then it is something that will make your life much, much easier because you are going to build it much faster. And by building it much faster, you're basically creating a very big impact on whatever you're building. It's economic impact, social impact, whatever that you have. And I think that is a paradigm shift that has happened in human history, or at least the software development history. This has never been before. We had junior developers listening to senior developers. Now AI listens to senior developers. So let's give it a try and see how Replit generated this code. Ooh, it picks the dark mode as well. Nice. Okay, allow this time. All right, so I'm talking now. Let's see if Replit picked the idea better. And it shows it in real time. It's not showing it at all. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and explain this problem to Replit and move on to the next one. It's not working, and also I want the transcript to be shown in real time. Okay, so let's leave this thing here. I don't need to refresh. And let's go to our Lovable. I think it makes sense that I log in with two. Okay, so this was a long shot. I should have logged in before, but no big deal. Okay, so my Lovable is also running now here, and Replit is running here, and Firebase Studio we'll check in just a minute. So this is what Lovable generated. Okay, now allow this for this time. All right, so I'm now talking. Now it is generating 2 lines, which is not correct. Can you check why it's generating 2 lines? So it will keep generating that one. And this is completed, I think, or determining next steps. Okay, no, it's still generating. And I will go and open Firebase Studio here. to see what do we have built here. I'm not sure which account that I use exactly. So in order to move it a little bit faster, I'm going to go and see what it built in here. Oh, I see. This is a different one. This has a key, a URL. So it does the deployment. We can move this to this browser. Oops. It doesn't work that way. Then let's go and log into Chrome using our Firebase. Which account did I use? That is this one. Okay. So I think I have enough credits if I use one of the other ones, like the ones that are already logged in, for example, this one. So I don't need to do a lot of authentication workflows right now. Okay, now I may need to regenerate the entire project, which is a thing here. Okay, now I will let this run and see my Replit. I'm more interested in Replit because Replit's outcome is really good. Look, it's still thinking and generating. It takes time, but it produces much better output than the other ones. So build was unsuccessful. Sometimes when it gets stuck, if you say continue, then it just goes on and then it works. Okay. So yeah, prototype this, please. All right, so let's see. Oh, it's still considering options and not done yet. Okay, it's gonna take longer. I think it's already doing. Okay, that's nice, but it is duplicating. It's a very common thing that is. It's a problem. I know it's a problem as a voice AI founder. I've stumbled on this problem myself a lot. So even like asking short questions resolves the problem most often. The build here fails. Well, I don't, to be honest, when I did the first reviews of Lovable and Replit and Cursor and Firebase Studio, Lovable was performing the least. It was failing in a lot of places. It was misunderstanding, and that's exactly what I'm seeing now in this review. It's happening even here. The builds are failing and so on. So let's see what comes out of this. Replit did fix it or not. All right, let's see if this is fixed. Okay, it's fixed now. That's nice. So you can see already that the outcome of Replit was much better, and it already put this dark mode in light mode feature, and also the amount of like perfections that I see in this screen is much better than the one that was generated so naively from Replit. I mean from Lovable. I'm curious to see Firebase's outcome, but I'm not sure if it's going to be better than this one. But if I quickly take you back to our plan is, by the way, we finished all of these lectures in the last section. We did an introduction and we're just about to finish this one. Our plan is to show you some stuff, but the actual content that you can consume from my perspective on how I should do or how I am doing is in this course. It's fully packed. You'll see it in a minute and I'll talk about it. But this is the most important part. We will build something. We'll actually create something with Cursor, and I'll show you some ropes when I do these lectures. it is not important to focus too much on this. They are taking way too longer than usual, so I'm not sure if we should continue observing these options, because I thought it's going to generate faster, especially Lovable. It failed again. So there we go. Now this is the result of Firebase. The result of Firebase. Oh, this was much better. Firebase Studio created what I was imagining in one go and with no errors. I think that's the whole concept. I just wanted to give you guys like a quick view of this kind of software development is going on. There's a whole new workforce of this sort of AI native developers emerging, and they know AI tools way more than normal developers. And on the other side, there are a lot of skeptics about this kind of a software development. And let's see what time brings in. I'm also curious and I'm also careful. I'm building software, but I'm also doing code reviews of the software that is generated by AI. And I have taught all of those steps in my course in Vibe coding crash course. And also we'll see in the next lectures when we are building a service that will do something that will add in this workflow that we are already consuming. All right, then see you in the next lecture.